let's see. It's not as, I don't think it's as dense as this one. It's not as overly personal as this, as Idol. This is more nostalgic for me. It's more nostalgia. So the reason it's called cassava is, this is my representation of the plant, cassava. So as an Igbo person, our staple crop is yam. In fact, we've got this new yam festival. But here's the thing, growing up, I knew all of that in Nigeria, but I also realized that there's also another staple crop, which is cassava. And I would say that cassava is almost more powerful or more staple than yam, because we have fufu, we have gari, we have all of that. So, but we don't have a day to actually venerate this particular plant. So I was just here and thinking, and I was missing home, and the first plant that came to my mind was cassava, not yam. And so it made me start a conversation of, okay, so what does that mean as a people, as Igbo people, that if I, who is a descendant of the Igbo culture, I'm feeling this way about cassava, and I'm an indigenous of the land and I've grown up there, that means that we need to probably change this conversation around what is our staple crop. But that was just based off of my own experience. So this is the color of the bark of the cassava plant. And then when you cut it open, you get this white. And then these are the leaves of the plant. And then this is the leaf this is what it looks like when it kind of starts to die. And then the reason there's a red line is that cassava has, I believe, cyanide. And so before you consume cassava, it usually goes through a fermentation process for a few days. And so I really, that dangerous aspect of the plant that people depend on very strongly, it's important for me. That I found that very interesting. So that's what this red line represents. And then the white also represents the different forms of, how cassava is consumed, either as fufu, and then the yellow here is also in the form of palm oil, which we use sometimes to prepare gari, which is basically dried fermented cassava. And then there's different kinds. There's usually the yellow ones, the orange ones, and then there's the white ones. And then people also there's also this treat in Nigeria where people drink gari with water and groundnuts. That's what this blue here represents, the water. And then the black lining around it is just that this whole plant is centered around an experience particular to Black people. So that's why this piece is called Cassava. Well, it's called Cassava.